Greetings everyone, hello, my name is Kailang. Today let's talk about Aria as drama, written by James Webster. Aria was the most significant musical form in the 18th century for sure. And a song come from an opera can be divided into two parts. One recitative and another is aria. Sorry. Recitative texts can be found a dialogue in a free verse and the passages of action. However, the aria is the most expressive part in the opera song. There are three types of aria in the 18th century. Plot aria, plot type. For example, is like a conflict between love and duty. And the character types and aria types. Because aria has many kind of types and it will affect the scenery will be different. So it will compare with the drama. Aria also has a very strong emotion and reaction, inner conflict. We also need to have more passionate performance and rely on the arts of rhetoric. Let's talk about the performers. The performers, most of female singers were celebrities in the 18th century. And they have a word called co-authors, prima donna and primo uno. Important as much as composers and librettists. And now we just mentioned about the performers. And how about the theater? The theater was much smaller than nowadays. And now we can imagine the audiences and with interact with the performers. The performers maybe will sing low voice, and the player will maybe play very low voice as well. But however, it's not true because they want to have a more dramatic performance and expression to the audiences. And especially for the virtuosic vocal skills, they want to impressive the audiences and make a good connection with them. Very impressive and magnificent. I feel that. So I found the most interesting part in the reading is the musical ideas, topics, and the rhetoric. How did they find the topics, the inspiration, texts and the musical, etc. So, based on the reading, many musical feature was potentially a sign of some extra musical association. For example, dance style or distinctions of social status. Those are really good inspiration because 18th century music work was composed under the context of genre like march, hunt, and pastoral. So last but not least, let's talk about the formal types. It has a da capo form, which is like this. Long story short, ABA. And does signal form, the repetition between this sign and DS. Two reprise form and sonata form. Two tempo forms. So those four formal types form are very useful in the 18th century music. And also, I would like to mention Handel's Pensieri aria and Piccini's La Buona Figliola are typical da capo musical form. Yeah, so today's class just this aria as drama. Okay, thank you very much.